everyone. I'm Varda Sharma, editor Newsband, daily English newspaper of Navi Mumbai. On 9th and 10th December, World for All Animal Care and Adoption, which is an NGO, is organizing what is considered to be Asia's largest animal adoption camp for Indian breed puppies and kittens. To understand more about this event, this initiative, we have with us co-founder of WFA, Mr. Taronish Bulsara, who is going to inform us about this event. Hi, Taronish. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, Varda.
Okay, first of all, what inspired you to have such an initiative, and what challenges did you face?
Well, you know, to start with, the first ever Adoptathon we did, Adoptathon being Asia's largest adoption camp, was in 2012. Me and my partner had started an animal welfare organization just 2 years ago back then. In 2010, we had founded an organization. We started the organization realizing that Indian breed animals, once they get rescued, we had rescued a little puppy. Now, the puppy was healthy, except had only 3 legs once we got it out of the hospital. And we realized that it's not safe to leave the puppy back on the street. That is when we realized that there is no formal platform or forum for these Indian breed lovely animals to find homes to get adopted. And in the year 2010, Facebook had also just about started, and we made a Facebook page and got the first puppy adopted and got the next one adopted. And one thing led to the other. I look at it as more of a calling. I never planned to have a full-fledged organization. Even the first adoptathon that happened when it was 2012, at the time, me and my partner, we never realized it would have such a gaping response. We did the event to get animals adopted, to give as much help as we can to these homeless animals, not and never realizing that it would be so large that it would be considered Asia's largest, and it would have the maximum number of animals find homes. And successfully so, year by year, we've had it. Of course, the lockdown has been a long 3 year break, and now we come back very excited about tomorrow, because we're having the Adoptathon again, hoping for a positive response where all of these animals get adopted. You were asking me about challenges. It is difficult. Getting the Indian breed adopted is difficult in general. There is a phenomena mindset that we Indians have, where we are very fascinated with imported items. Unfortunately, this seems to rub off on the animals also, on our pets also. A lot of people are always, even those who want to have pets, which are not everybody can, but those who want to, a lot of them are looking for having breed animals, foreign breed animals. But Indian breeds are best suited for our climate, whether they are healthy. The difference between, how it's like, say, us and an urchin on the street. You give the urchin food, they are well groomed, and they look presentable. So Indian breeds are not ugly, not at all non-pet material. They are not necessarily aggressive or anything like that. They form perfect pets. I'm telling you from personal experience, not just of my own, but of doing thousands and thousands of adoptions over the years and completing families and improving their life for the better.
So, how different this year's event going to be from the previous ones?
Well, we have a lot of this year. We have also incorporated a lot of to start with. While all the animals are healthy and vaccinated, there are a few special need animals. There is a dog coming from the SPCA Parel, called Chocolate, who is on 2 legs and still hops about. There are a few animals who have special needs, some more animals with special needs. We have some cats who are having single eyes and all, so we have decided to include them because even they deserve a chance to a good home. Apart from that, usually what always happens is we notice, just as we are ending the event at 6 o'clock, we get a lot of rush and a lot of people want to adopt. So we've opened the gates right up till 8 o'clock. However, it is first come, first serve. So people interested in adopting, the earlier you come, the more variety there is to choose from in terms of pet. If you form a suitable pet parent, if everything goes true, then of course you can walk home with a four-legged family member for the rest of your life, for the rest of their life, rather.
Uh, See, what are the criteria needed for the rescued animals to be eligible for adoption?
So, like I said, we are not they all we are only dealing with indie breed animals because we feel they are neglected. They are not given as much of a chance. All your other breeds, such as labs and all, find a home much more easily. While so they are only to be Indian breed. We have young animals, so they settle in easily. And also, they need to be fully vaccinated, healthy, and dewormed. Now, when I say fully healthy, they could have special needs, like I just said. They could be having maybe short of vision, they could be visually impaired, they could be slightly handicapped, but as long as they are healthy, vaccinated, and well kept, they are all eligible. We do register animals. They are not just animals that are rescued by our organization, but people from all over the city will come together with their rescues. We have already pre-checked their vaccination certificates, consulted with their vets, and we know that these animals are healthy. Yet our vets will be checking them at the entry desk before they come in for registration to make sure it is a safe environment for all the pets and the adopters as well.
This year, your goal is to achieve homes for at least 100, more than, in fact, at least 120 pets. So, what
Yes.
strategies? I mean, this requires a lot of strategies and measures to be undertaken. So, what were the strategies that were undertaken to ensure that this becomes a reality?
Well, thankfully, over the years, our lowest numbers have been 84, 85, and we have touched 124 also over the years in Adoptathon, over the 2 days of adoption. We go all out in contacting and spreading the message everywhere possible. The more you spread the word, more people know about it, the more they can come, which is why we are also so thankful to you and your channel for having me to spread this message so that these animals can get homed and families interested can come and adopt and complete their families. We do have challenges in terms of being a non-profit organization. We have while we are very thankful to our supporters and sponsors who help us put together this event. We don't have very affluent budgets where we can hire PR teams on a paid basis, or we can hire event managers. So we end up doing everything ourselves or with the help of pro bono volunteers. That does become a challenge, but so to say, because it is a cause that moves most hearts and people are getting more sensitive and more well versed with animal welfare. We are receiving a lot of support, and I am looking forward to a good weekend.
How does WFA ensure a smooth transition of our pets from foster homes to their forever homes? And what role do the partners, behaviorists, and adoption counselors play in this journey?
So, to answer your second question first, when someone is interested in an animal, they will be coming. So, there are all the foster families standing with their animals, the fosters or the caretakers. When someone is interested, they have a brief discussion. If the person is okay to give, they find them eligible, they will bring them to the adoption panel where we will conduct an in detail interview about the family, about their lifestyle. Ensure if we feel that they are not suitable. Sometimes people are working people, so we might advise a cat and not a dog because they don't need so much hand holding, or depending on the situation. Or so basically we do a very detailed interview. Apart from us, then it moves on to the vet. They consult the vet on the spot. They consult the behaviorist on the spot who teaches, especially first time family members, about toilet training, teething, and simple issues that would be not issues but challenges or routines that you would have in bringing up a pet. People also bring their pets that are already part of their family in, so that we have an integration area where you can integrate your pet with your potential new furry friend before you take them home, to make sure they get along or your pet is also liking the animal. And we do then beyond that, of course, we have our paperwork, we take the ID cards, and all of the adopted animals will have house checks. Usually on a day-to-day basis, when we do adoptions, we do the house check first. But in the adoptathon, because of the sheer volumes, the house checks will happen on the spot or within a week of the adoption. And we will be in touch with the family and handhold them until the point that the animals are older and sterilized. Sterilization of the animals is mandatory because our role here is to end pet homelessness. So we don't want to be getting one animal adopted and having them reproduce another seven or eight, because even if you home them, those potential homes could have been used for so many street animals that have nowhere to go. So
Yeah, so my
yeah, in a nutshell,
yeah, so my
yeah.
next question was just this, like what post adoption care do or support does WFA provide to the families and to the pets?
See, most people adopting, like, they do have cold feet in the initial stages. While we do take them through everything, when you take the pet home, like, it's just like having a baby. You know,
Yeah.
how initial parents,
Yeah.
when they have the baby, and even though they are planning for 9 months or longer, they are a little nervous initially. They get cold feet. That happens with 90% of pet parents as well, especially first time parents who have never had the experience. So we handhold them, take them through, explain everything, give them, they are also given a puppy care or kitten care document depending on what species they've adopted. Sometimes there is also a pair, cat and dog, that have got adopted through the event. That's also lovely. These are all myths that they don't get
Okay.
along. All animals get along beautifully. So, we kind of handhold them through the entire process. We basically, till the point that the dog is sterilized, we are constantly in touch with the families, and very often even after that. Of course, beyond the point, beyond 6 to 8 months, we leave them their space because we don't want to intrude on the family too much as well, right? And the rescuers are also given permission to go for the house checks apart from our World for All team members.
Thank you so much, Taronish, for joining us. But before you leave, I would like to let you, others know what exactly can you please tell us the venue, where it is going to be held, and so that people know, and then they can come and join in large numbers.
Adoptathon 2023, supported by Book a Smile, is happening at St. Teresa's School, Bandra, on the 9th and 10th of December from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hope to see you all there.
Thank you so
And
much, Taronish. Thank you so much, and we really
my pleasure.
wish you well, and we hope that more pets find their families and they are
Thank you
adopted.
very much.
Thank you.
It has been a great effort, but it will all be worth it if these pets find homes. And for those who are not prepared, not ready to adopt, not sure, this is still a lovely place as an animal lover to spend some time, interact with them. There's no harm, there is no pressure to adopt, but please come and visit the event. You will definitely have a good time. And all our 220 four legged friends are waiting to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.